Dan Bailey made 88% of his field goals in his career. He holds the record for most field goals in Cowboys history. But the past, it's just that. It's the past. And the team obviously feels that's not good enough anymore. Bailey struggled after coming back from injury last year, missing 3 field goals and 2 extra points down the stretch. So the Cowboys turned to Brett Maher, who has kicked around in the CFL, never made a regular season kick in the NFL, but hit a 57-yarder Thursday in the preseason finale. Bailey would have made $3.4 million this season. Maher will make less than $500,000. That's a big difference. So is this. Other notable cuts. Offensive lineman Chaz Green in the sack attack he allowed in Atlanta, he's gone. Running backs Darius Jackson and 7th rounder Bo Scarborough, outie, meaning they'll only keep Zeke Elliott, Rod Smith, and 1 fullback. Receivers Deontay Thompson and Lance Lenore, they're out, meaning Noah Brown makes the roster at least for now. Defensive ends Coney Ely and former 4th-round pick Charles Tapper out of there. Corners Duke Thomas and Marquez White also left off the roster. College football is underway. TCU taking the field with 4 players suspended for the game, held out for disciplinary reasons, but today the Horned Frogs didn't need them one bit. Number 16 TCU hosting Southern at Amon G. Carter in Fort Worth. Sean Robinson taking over as the starter. Hits Darius Davis, 12-yard score. It's 17-0 Frogs in the first. More Robinson in the second. The 6-yard TD pass to Tay Barber, the sophomore from DeSoto. Robinson becomes the first TCU quarterback since 2006 to account for 5 scores in the first half. Robinson can do it with his legs, too. He had a 36-yard rushing TD in the first. Adds another one here from 9 yards out. The Horned Frogs rolling up 31-zip. Robinson finds Jalen Rager, who says Robinson tends to stress a lot because he wants everything to go right. No stress today. Robinson sits out the second half. TCU 1-0 after a 55-7 win.
It was awesome. It's an honor just to play and be the starter here, and it was great to be out in front of the fans. I was a little new to the scene, a little nervous, but my teammates, they really helped me out. My O-line helped me out and just calmed me down, and it was easy just to rely on my playmakers.
Tom Herman and his number 23 ranked Longhorns opening the season against Maryland. Herman would later say he's angry at himself. Here's why. All Maryland early. Trick play. Tricks are made for kids. 20-yard touchdown. Texas down 24-7. Midway through the first, but the Longhorns come back. Sam Ellinger hits Colin Johnson. 22-yard score right before the half to make it a 2-point game. Huge play here. Maryland goes for it from their own 36 on 4th and 1. The Horns stop them and score 4 plays later to take a 29-24 lead. And then things take a crazy turn. No one could expect this. After an 86-minute delay for thunderstorms in the area, Maryland takes the lead back 34-29. Just over a minute to play. Texas at the Terps 30, needing a touchdown. Ellinger throws his second pick, calling it awful. 34-29 the final. Texas now 0-2 in season openers under Herman, both losses to Maryland. We'll get to the rest of the Big 12 in a bit, but first, SMU at North Texas. Apogee Stadium, 2 programs on the rise in theory. First quarter, Mean Green up 7-zip. Ben Hicks didn't want that or this. UNT up 14-zip. CBS 11 executive sports producer Dandy Colleen adding new meaning to Mean Green. Go get him, Dandy. Late first half, Conference Player of the Year. Mason Fine looking just fine. Hooks up with Rico Bussey Jr., 22-yard gain, down to the 1, sets up a field goal. UNT up 20-zip at the half. The Mean Green double up SMU, 46-23. #wow. Sooner than later, you know we have to get to those boys in Norman. Not 1 but 2 former Landry Award winners scored TDs today for OU. So, OU got to stick around for these highlights. First, more news is on the way.